Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. This practical is based on the analysis of certain climatic data that link with the vegetation. So, there are three main important areas which have their unique or peculiar kind of climatic conditions or environmental conditions that facilitate to grow certain plant species in such areas. Like first one is juniper forest Zyarat ecosystem, and that is about 247,000 acre, that is believed to be second largest of its kind in the world. And the species as a juniper species which represent in that area, that is Juniperus excelsa and subspecies Polycarpus. It is mostly found in Central Asia and especially in Balochistan in its eastern limit area. These forests grow extremely in dry and rugged environmental conditions, with the elevation ranges right from 2000 to 3000 meter above sea level. So this kind of forest is part of the ecosystem, a natural ecosystem, especially on wind exposed soil in Jarat as well as Zargun and Harboy ranges. Generally, about 2,800 meter juniper trees becomes more sparse and gradually replaced by curious hedgehog-like dwarf species. So you can understand that whenever the elevation is going to high, so the nature of the species is reduced up to the just dwarf share. The main species Juniperus excelsa and subspecies Polycarpus is a very slow growing species that estimated about thousands of year old trees, and this kind of species is unique in the world. So there are several species which are found in this trait which are endemic to Balochistan that extend its distribution to neighboring areas of the Afghanistan and Iran. And these species include Astragalus clafetensis, then Astragalus brahaica, Burchemia pakistanica, Prunus brahaica, Cotoneaster afghanica, Cotoneaster recangri, Cerasus recangri, Spirea brahuica, Echinsonia rosea, Galonia afghanica, Galonia macrantha. These are important species to these areas, which is actually associated with the juniper forest. Astragalus calafetensis and Astragalus braica are endemic to juniper tract of Ziyarat area. So this is a uniqueness of this important forest areas. So overall, since it has dry temperate climatic conditions, so winter temperatures dropping to minus 14 degrees Celsius, and the hottest month is recorded July, which is about 27.4 degrees centigrade. However, that can extend up to 35 degrees centigrade as literature reports. Whereas the coldest month is January, in which mostly the temperature dropped to the 7.9 degree minus Celsius. So this is the overall map. You can see here the check area are showing dominancy of these forest areas. Mostly it is occupied, it is dominated in Ziyarat area, but in certain like near the Kawas area, it is also reported. So you can see here picture on my right side, you can see just one branch, and the other older one which is recorded up to the 28 500-meter elevation. You can see here that most of the trunk is you can say showing the older in nature and decade. Eremoris persica, this is important species reported from. Then we have Berberis balochistanica, that is also common, and Amygdalus barahovicus, it is also commonly found. Another important area which is reported from the same Balochistan area, so that is typified with the Toba Kakar range, Fort Sandiman, western border of Waziristan, and Safed Ko, Malakan, and Sawat. So such kind of Chilgoza forest are reported from these regions. However, the typical vegetation which is reported from such areas are Juniperus excelsa, and then Pinus gerardiana, which is very important a species, and this is known with the Chilgoza forest area, along with Prunus evernia, Barbaris balochistanica, Pinus gerardiana, Artemisia maritima, Rheum austral, then Rheum vibianum, Ephedra procera, Rosa vibiana, Penicitum triflorum, Pisticia mutica, Thymus serphyllum, Eremoris. These all species are very commonly reported from the Chilgoza forest area. So Suleiman mountain range is an extension of the Hindu Kush area that lies in the junction of the three provincial borders of Balochistan, KPK, and Punjab, and it has elevational ranges from 500 to 3,441 meter above sea level, and the mountains are known as a steep terrain with the project area having arid ecological conditions that provide suitable climatic and topographical conditions for the growth of pure Chilgoza forest. So Chilgoza forest is spaced over 260 kilometers square and mostly located in about 3,000-meter elevation. Then hot and dry summers and cold winters make climate for the area with successful Chilgoza forest, from where people are collecting Chilgoza and selling out in local markets. So mean maximum day temperature range from 37 degrees centigrade in June, that is optimal, and to 13 degrees centigrade in January. Rainfall is very scanty, as reported that it is arid area, but it is semi-arid region having 320 millimeter per year. That also varies from the altitude and highest during the winter. So you can see here this maroon or red color showing the dominancy, or you can say the high population of this pinus. So you can see here this is a tree, and on my right bottom you will see the kernel or seeds of Chilgoza, and these are cones, and the upper region is showing the Suleiman, Takhte Suleiman oak.